Hello my friends, and welcome back to another Plan With Me video. So today I'm going to be using Blooming Delightful. So this is the new subscription. However, bits and pieces of this are also available on Etsy. So if you don't have a subscription, no worries, you can still get this kit over on Etsy. You just won't get all the extras, and I'll go into it when I kind of go over the kit with you guys a little bit. I've also got all three of the washies, which there's a new washi sub. So if you want all three of the washies, you can go and get the washi sub, and then you'll have that plus a few other things that come with just that. So I wanted to show you how it's coming out. So let's start with the washi sub. So the washi sub has these three washi tapes, plus there's an exclusive deco sheet with it, which you can see the deco that's on here. Plus there's some vinyls, and then I can't remember. I'm pretty sure that I did not pull anything from any of the other kits, but I might have. It was just too fun. So this is my passport. This is my little baby passport. And this is another new thing that's in the shop. I don't know if you can see this very well. I'll bring it up nice and close in the hopes that you can. But you see those little leafy tabs? Aren't they just so cute? So for like the mini, it works all the way up to A5. So in a Hobonichi Cousin, these also work. I have them in my Cousin as well. But I have a bunch of different colors. This one has the black and white. So you can see like the little black and white ones. This is only a half a year planner, so it only goes, obviously up till June, and then the other half has from the other side. So this is how the half a planner works. And yeah, so I just really like the tabs. I wanted to share the tabs with you. But how stinking cute. So washi sub. So you got the washis, and then this is I'm going to tell you every single time, my tried and true, you should always have just some plain old black and white with some scripts on them or some other little decorations, because they make great like accents for you to like layer stuff on top of other things. I printed this out on my printer and I put it here as kind of like a divider between last month and this month. So I wanted to like start fresh, and then I thought, how cute and bright would this be on this background? So this is the March sticker, which comes in all of the subs this month. And look at how cute. So you got like little Leafy here, and she's with Lily, and they're enjoying their coffee. And these are also on the exclusive. I don't know if you can see that, but I'll bring it up. It says you're unstoppable. So there's a whole bunch of like these types of scripts at the top. So if you haven't seen the unboxing yet for the subscriptions, if you head over there, you can see everything that's on the exclusive washi sub only sheet, and you can see that where those are. Then I am thinking about carrying those in the shop as we start doing more of the art journaling and stuff. So I was thinking about maybe making them part of the shop, but I don't know yet. I haven't decided. And that's like way ahead. So here's my page 2. These are also new in the shop. They're like the mini days of the week, or weekdays, however you want to say it, and the numbers, the colored numbers. I put a few different options in the shop. So this is what they look like. This is the size that they are. And these are perfect for, like I said, micro planning. So if you do a Hobonichi Weeks or something like this, and for me, my Hobonichi Weeks isn't a real Hobonichi Weeks. Like these are blank pages. See, everything is blank other than that first week. So these are perfect for somebody like me who doesn't have like a printed, dated planner. So you can just add these little micro weekdays and the micro numbers, and then you're good to go. So this little sheet and these washis took me through a whole entire week, plus like some little extra. There are some extra things, obviously, like there's some background stuff that I got from somebody else. I can't remember where I got that from, but I found them in my stash, and I thought they'd be kind of fun to add a little pop behind for layering. But more of the little quote boxes, more of the washi. These are the stickers that are in that sheet. But see how far it went? Now in a micro planner, so this was 7 days. So I got through the first 7 days with that, with the washis and some of the stickers. And if you're adding on the washi to an existing, like to another, you're going to have so much stuff. You'll probably be able to do the whole month by the time you get through all of it, because you get so much deco and stuff in the other kits that the washi is just kind of like an add-on. It's an enhancement. Or if all you have is a micro planner, that's all you need is just the washi sub. You don't need anything else. Plus there's 3 vinyl stickers that go with that as well. So you could totally put a big old vinyl sticker in there like I do here. You can tell I'm a big time sticker lover. I love my stickers. Okay, so now let's see how this one came out. So I wanted to show you how the monthly, so this is how the monthly came out, and it has all the April wacky holidays on it. So I'll bring it up kind of close so you can see some of the April wacky holidays. And then this is the other sticker that comes in the sub. So this is the Hobonichi Weeks sub, which is new. That one also just starts in March. So this video is going to come out right before the launch of the March subscription. So I'm showing you everything that's kind of new in there. So this is the Hobonichi Weeks subscription, and this is the month's view. So how cute. How stinky cute is that? I love it so much. So this is how March came out, and these are also in the shop now, and these are the just plain old micro days of the week. So it's just a simple black and white, but they're small enough to fit. As you can see, they're small enough to fit on a week's or an A5 if you wanted to do something small, or in a passport or an A6 planner. So these are, I kind of went on a micro kick this month because I felt I needed this stuff for myself. And if I need it for myself, I figure, well, somebody else probably needs it. So I put it in there. And because it doesn't really cost me anything, because I made it anyway, it's there for you. And if you want it, you want it. If you don't, you don't. If you don't need it, you don't need it, right? Okay. This is how my weekly view comes out, because my weekly is different than, see, it looks like this. It's not like the normal Hobonichi Weeks layout. So I took my Hobonichi Weeks kit and I turned it into this, which I love this because this gives me the little dots where I can write my little notes for each day of, this is where I put all of the most important things that I need to get done this week is right here on this page. And then nothing else goes on this page. So I don't need like a lot of boxes and things in here. This is absolutely fine. Then there was a full week's there was a full page sticker, and I just loved the way it looked. So I put it in there, and then you just start going through your days of the week. And then these are all the stickers from the weeks and washi. So this is the washi that comes with the weeks, is this one here. And that's the one that's mostly in here, but then there's also, I pulled in some other ones because, you know, if it was me, I would have the washi sub because I need all the washis, but I'm kind of a washi, crazy washi person. So it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. So I haven't finished yet. As you can see, I still have a couple more pages to do, and I still have more stuff to put in here, but I wanted to get this plan with me done, and I hadn't finished kind of setting up the week yet. But how stinking cute is this? So these is just every day. And then at the end, right before we get into the new week, I wanted to tip in the vellum. So in the weeks kit, you also get vellum. So if you are a crazy tip-in person like I am, like I love these things to use as dividers, and then you got to start the new week right here. So I did tip in the vellum this week. So that is how the week's planner is looking. So I'll put that off to the side, and then we can kind of go through this guy right here. This is what we're going to do. So this is the monthly view. I'm going to do the monthly view with you, but I'll show you. I'm just going to lay them down so you can see, because if you already saw the unboxing, which I'm sure probably you have if you're here, then you already know what all this is. But you got the April Wacky Holidays, dividers, extras. So there's all like the extra stuff. Your full page sticker is in here. So this is the subscription that is for the standard vertical sub. So there's those, which we probably aren't going to use those. We're probably not going to use much of these because these are actually things that I love. We'll use this for sure. And we're going to use, wait, I can't even use these because I had to use May. So for April, I did the birthday, and then for, I feel like I need another one of these just so that I can get caught back up to where I'm supposed to be. But this is actually, June is the last month. No, July is the last month. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm doing May. I can't use either one of these, but these would have been perfect to put in here like I did in the week's planner. But it's okay. It's okay. We'll use them somewhere. It doesn't matter because I have like 500 planners, so I will find a place for them. So this is your standard vertical kit, which we don't need to go through because you'll see it as we're using it. This is what I want. This is what we're going to use right now. So this is the monthly, and I'm just going to lay down the monthly. I'm not going to put, because this is all the way in May, I'm not going to put a whole lot in here. I just wanted to show you how it looks laying down, just like I did last month. I won't be putting like any dates or any paydays or any of that stuff in here because that's all not subject to change, but not stuff that you need to be bored to death watching me actually put down. It doesn't really make much sense to do that, but I will just stick the stickers, the sticker sheets back in here. And then when we get closer to May, I will fill it out. This is actually has a purpose now. So I haven't been using my monthly at all. And my friend Sarah and I decided that it was time to stop procrastinating with our social media planning, because both of us are really bad about it, because we both have full-time jobs and families and things to do besides running a shop. And so the one thing that kind of gets pushed off to the wayside is social media, because like YouTube videos don't come out as often as we would like them to. As far as like Instagram, TikTok is just forget it. I cannot keep up with TikTok. So it's not that I didn't try. I did, but it just is too much. Like there's just too much stuff. I'm missing a sheet. There it is. That's just too many things. So I'm focusing on Instagram, YouTube, and my Facebook group. And this is now the monthly view is what we are using to do our social media planning. And we're sending it to each other every Monday so that we keep each other accountable for like actually getting the things done that need to be done. So I know it sounds kind of silly, but sometimes if you just have somebody to kind of give you that nudge that you need to do the things that you should be doing instead of procrastinating and not getting them done, then, you know, it's kind of like doing a daily or a weekly weigh-in with a group of people, which is why those are so popular. Like at work where you do like the big, I can't remember what it's called exactly, but it has something to do with, the goal is for your department to lose a certain number of pounds. And so you do like a weekly weigh-in where everybody that's participating in it, and then there's a prize at the end as to whoever, you know, whichever department loses the most weight. And I know only in America, right? Only in the United States do we need to do stuff like that. Food is just so good. It's just so good. It's so hard. All right, I'm not going to put down the date dots, but I will, because this is for May. Let me see. May starts on a Wednesday. I will show you how a couple of them look, just so that you can see how the numbers look. So I did this in the kind of like corally color, and I really love this color. I love this color so much that I brought it into the new set of icons that I did, because this is actually like one of my favorite colors to use for my buttons. So for the character buttons, I think I've already told you guys, but I'll remind you again while I'm putting down a couple of these date dots that buttons isn't a buttons. It's not that's not her name. They are a species of buttons. So my favorite color mushroom top for buttons is this one right here. This is my favorite. And so actually, I'll give you a little peek. So I did buttons doing laundry, and isn't that just stinking adorable? But look at her mushroom cap is pretty much, it's a little bit lighter of a shade than this, but it is a shade of this color. I just toned it down a little bit so that she wasn't like popping off the page so much. I just wanted these icons to be a little bit more, like you could use them with multiple spreads during the spring and it wouldn't be, I don't know how to explain it. The colors aren't crazy. They're not super bright and super saturated and making it impossible for you to use these with certain kits. So I got Mopping Leafy, and if you look at her face, I don't know why, but it always makes me laugh when I'm making these icons, because I think of myself, like when I'm mopping like this with a mop and a bucket, this is me. Like I am like trying not to get it everywhere, and it looks like she's getting it in her face, and she's like, it's in my face. So Leafy is just mopping everything, including Leafy. And then a little funny little story. So this is gonna be a long plan with me, and I'm sorry, but I'm sick and I got nothing else to do, so you're kind of trapped here with me if you stay. So you see her tongue sticking out. So whenever my grandfather was working like in the garage or out in the barn, I can talk, he always did that with his tongue. If he was concentrating, he always stuck his tongue out, and that's how I knew he was like concentrating really hard and don't bother him. So I thought, you know what, how funny would it be if Lily, she's concentrating really hard on doing a good job vacuuming. So I stuck her tongue out like my grandpa. And then obviously you saw this one already with the little buttons and doing the laundry. So anyway, this is how it came out. This is very bright, very beautiful. I love, 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 love this. I love how bright and springy and nice and pretty it is. And it's okay for May, because May, where I live, is definitely not summertime in May. We're just barely starting to get going. But you know already, if you're familiar with my kits, that you have got so much stuff for your monthlies, along with scripts and numbers and bill dues and paydays and all that good stuff. So you've got everything you could possibly need to fill out a monthly. And April Wacky Holidays. Since this is May, obviously we're not going to use these here. We'll use those in April, but I have the April Wacky Holidays as well. So I'm going to flip back and try to figure out exactly where I am planning on doing this Plan with me. So I think because I actually do use this, see, I'm a little behind. Actually, no, I'm not. This is this week. I'm not that far behind. I'm only a couple days behind, but this is this one because we had some snow. We had a little snow this week, so this is how this week came out. I'm going to do this week, right? 25, 26, 27, 28, 20. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? Let's do the last week in February. Well, I don't know. It seems kind of weird to do the last week in February. No, we're not doing it because we still got snow. We're going to move up. We're moving up. But see, this is what I mean. Like for March, I did Stargazer, and for April, I did the birthday, which is fine. I love all of them, so I'm totally happy with all of it. But it just kind of pushes stuff off to the other months. So I'm thinking to do this in March. So let's do this. I can't do it here because this is the birthday one. I did the birthday kit on our actual birthday, so we'll do the first week in March. I think so. That's where we're going. That's where we're going with this. All right, so let's get started. I already know what I'm going to do with this because it's just my favorite way to plan. So we need to find this page right here. I don't know why it's at the back. It's supposed to be at the front. Who's in charge of the show anyway, huh? Somebody rearranged my kit. So I'm just going to put down my washi like I usually do. And then I think I'm going to do across the top this time as far as like the actual art boxes are concerned, and put the little washi under it, do all the date dots on top. So it's going to be pretty standard setup, but it's my favorite type of setup because it really showcases the kit so that you can see everything that's in it and you can see all the boxes, because I like to use all the artwork that I possibly can, because I don't really use this planner for a whole lot. It's more like household stuff, and now the monthly is my social media planner. So I might actually put some social media stuff in here when I'm trying to like brainstorm ideas for what I want to do. A lot of probably make you guys happy because you're probably tired of listening to me do my plan with me's, because I mean, I'm not the most exciting person in the world. I don't have a lot of stuff going on other than workshop house stuff, you know. I don't have kids running around. I don't have, like, I got a whole bunch of dogs. I mean, I'm just not that exciting. And right now I'm sick, so I sound funny on top of everything else. But, yeah, so I don't know. I don't have a lot to chat about. And sometimes my plan with me seem like they're pretty boring, even to me. I'm like, gosh, how's anybody sitting through this? I have like nothing to talk about. So I thought what I would do is for my YouTube channel is to start kind of working towards the, the art journaling, because it is something that I absolutely love. As a matter of fact, quick stop. I'm going to show you this really fast because you can art journal in just about anything, and I need this anyway, so I'm going to pull this out because I want to, like a ollie clip for the win. I need that for later. This is my little passport carrier until my actual passport size carrier comes in. I'm using this one, it's A6. But how cute is this? How cute is this? It's a little mini art journal. Isn't that adorable? You can art journal in anything. So this is just a blank that I put some paper on, and then I put some stickers on the outside, and then on the inside I do my little art journaling. And I showed this on my Instagram, so if you haven't seen it yet, now you're seeing it. But you can do art journaling in just about anything, like any size, it doesn't matter, and it's so fun and so relaxing. So anyway, that is kind of the plan, is to kind of stick with that whole art journaling and just kind of bring you along. I went out into, so I think I've said it before, but where I got my start on YouTube was as I used to make handmade from scratch, all the way down to the chipboard, all the way from the bindings to everything. I used to make handmade journals, and they were kind of like almost like I don't want to say junk journal, because junk journal denotes junk, like that you were nope that you were actually, it means junk as in trash, and I didn't do that. So they're just handmade photo journals. So I would make like something that looked like a haunted house. And when you opened it up, there was all these like different doors and compartments and things, all kinds of things in it. And you could open it up and add pictures to it. And it was just like amazing. And they were so fun to do. And that's how I got my start on YouTube. And that's where all my supplies come from. So I have a ton of supplies. I have a ton of paper. I have a ton of mixed media stuff. I just have a lot of stuff. And when I opened up my sticker shop, I have very limited space. And so all of that stuff went into boxes out into the garage, and I was going to go through them and destash. I was going to destash everything, my dies, my stamps, my every single thing that I had, all of my stamp pads. I was going to destash the whole thing. Well, I never got around to it. Like, the stuff has been sitting out there in boxes for, well, let's be honest. I've had this shop open now. We're on we'll be year 4 in, well, 3.5 years. How's that? Let's split 3.5 years. This stuff's been out in the garage for 3.5 years. So I can see that I am not super motivated to go through and throw it away. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't, because when I started thinking about putting everything together, like I am doing, it's so fun. It is just so fun to have that mixed media in my actual journal. Like, it's just, I don't know. I still haven't figured out all the logistics. So just forewarning you that I'm not sure. Hold on, let me figure out. I need this. Let me figure out where my headers are. Everything's out of order. And I'm getting all stickered up because everything's out of order. So I'm going to put these in different places, but this little spot right here, just as a side note, this is my top 3, meaning my top 3 things that I got to get shit done today. Like, that's what this is right here. Like, no messing around. This is what needs to get done. And since this is my planner for the house, it usually has stuff to do with like household stuff. So one of the things that's going on this week is make an appointment with the tax guy. Like, stuff like that is what I mean by household things. I don't mean cleaning all the time and stuff like that. I mean, like, we got to call somebody to come and fix the light out on the porch, because every time it rains, the light stops working, which means that there's a short because there's a leak, which normally, it could be like, whatever, it's just a stupid porch light, right? Well, it's also a fire hazard. So you don't want water dripping into your electrical system. So that's definitely something that needs to be looked at by an actual electrician, and not me or my husband with our little sticky little fingers up there trying to figure it out. So that's what I mean by household stuff. Doesn't necessarily mean cleaning or any of that stuff. Obviously, grocery shopping is in here. Things like that go in here, but also important things like that, and like taxes, and like getting my nails done, and getting a haircut, and like all that kind of stuff goes in this planner. It's a very boring planner, which is why I don't share it after the pen, because it's like, I don't know why you would care. Took the dogs to the groomer. That kind of stuff doesn't seem very exciting to me, like sharing it. But before the pen is super fun to share, because, you can all see all the pretty stickers before I make a mess out of it with my ugly handwriting. Okay, I don't like them to all be next to each other. I know I see a lot of other planners that do it that way, and that's okay. That's okay. It's just not for me. I like things, like, I don't mind this being uniform, because then, all the art is right there, and boom, I can see it, and it's gorgeous, and oh my God, I'm in love right now just looking at it. But I do want underneath of it to be a little bit more scattered and random, not so, I don't know how to explain it. Hopefully I'm explaining it okay. I do have a funny story to tell you, though. It's probably gonna make me sound like I feel like an idiot. So I sent my daughter a message today telling her, life lesson for you. I thought she was going to die when I told the story. It's cold and rainy outside, and we obviously don't have, a campfire going. But one of the things that my husband does every once in a while is he'll go to the store and he'll come home with a giant bag of marshmallows. Those big marshmallows. Now you wonder why we need weight loss therapy. Anyway. So what we do is, when we're feeling like we want some marshmallows, we will just, because we have a gas stove, turn on the gas and roast some marshmallows. So today I've been sick and I haven't really been eating very much, and for some reason I wanted a roasted marshmallow. Like it was It was a need. I had to have it. So, what week is this? What week is this? Hold on. Sorry, I'll finish my story in a second. Oh my goodness, this is all, I'm not even gonna put the date dots on there. I gotta go back. So this is the 1st and the 2nd of March. So we got a ways to go back into actual February. We're gonna have a double February week. That's nice. That's fun. Anyway, so I was feeling like I wanted it, and so I went upstairs, and I have this long bread knife, and it's got like tongs on the end of it. And so I stuck it, the marshmallow, and I roasted it. It was beautiful, like perfect all the way around, perfect. And then I stuck it in my mouth, and I ate it, and I burned my lips. So now, on top of me not feeling good, I have really puffy, like, lips, like as if I went and got some Botox. So, lesson learned: don't eat the marshmallow off of the metal stick that you cooked it on. Just don't. It's kind of, should seem like a no-brainer, but apparently for me, I don't know. It seemed like a good idea at the time until I did it, and then I was like, okay, no good. I wanted to use this for like my little cleaning schedule because, let me tell you why. I've been sick. I don't imagine that, and this is the first week in March, and it is almost like, it is literally the last week in February. So this little cleaning schedule is because I've been sick. I have to go through and disinfect the entire house before I allow my daughter and Raina to come over here, because I would never forgive myself. Here it is. I had it on my hand. If I got them sick, because I'm 99.9% sure that this is RSV, and I do not want to give that to that baby. Like, do not. So before anybody comes to visit this house, it needs a deep cleaning. So I have my cleaning schedule here. So every day of the week, I'm going to pick a room and I'm just going to disinfect the holy crap out of it. And I thought little Leafy mopping the floor would be perfect for that. That's why I brought him over here. Anyway, that's my story. So yeah, if you learned anything from me, it is, do not eat marshmallows. I'm trying to find what I'm looking for. Here we go. Don't eat marshmallows off of the metal stick that you cooked them on. Bad idea. I thought I had another one. Oh, I want these ones. I want the big ones, not this one. Although this one's cute. Let me see what room I have. I might not have enough space by the time I put all this stuff down for the other big one. I always track. I don't know why I track it in here, because I track it in my other planner, so there really is no reason to track it in here, but I do it anyway. So I always track my medication because it's an every other day medication, so if I don't track it, I'll forget. Believe it or not, I will forget what day I took it last, because it's not that exciting. It doesn't like make me feel any certain way, so it's not like I'm going to remember. I'm going to put this here for the tax appointment, so I can remind myself to make a tax appointment. I'll forget that I took it, and so I'll have to, it's just hormone replacement therapy, but I do it every other day. Yeah, this will work. This is fine. And so I write that in there, and then this one up here, as I'm telling you my marshmallow story, I am tracking my calories. I am. I do. I swear I do. I'm just failing at it right now, which, it's okay, because the one thing about every day is a new day, right? You can start again. And whenever I'm sick, I have a hell of a time. Like, I'm so bad. I cannot stick to any type of a diet. I just can't. I have like no motivation whatsoever to eat healthy. If I'm hungry and I want to eat something, I want to eat what I'm craving at that time when I'm not feeling good. That's just, it's really bad, really, really bad. So I don't know what stickers I want to use. I feel like I'm doing all this off camera because it's all off to the side and you can't see it. I feel like I'm not doing a very good job with this plan with me. So this is Monday hold on, I got my little Sugar and Sloth calendar. I love these little perpetual calendars. Maybe I'll do a leafy one someday. I have all these plans and no time, like literally no time. So this is going to be Monday the 26th, 27th, 28, 29. And I work, just trying to figure out my work days. I work Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, I got it. So let me put those down now. Since I don't even have the dates on here, I'm going to end up not having this right. And the only reason why I put my work days on here is just for like scheduling purposes. I don't need to know what my work days are ahead of time normally because, I mean, they're the same every single week. They never change. I have every Monday and Tuesday off for eternity. I work every single Thursday for the rest of my life. But if I don't write them in here and then I schedule something, which I've done in the past, it's a pain in the neck to reschedule stuff. That's all. So I put them in here. And then I always put down in here, even though I don't need to, I always put down in here that I talk to my son because I just like putting the little phone call leafy in here. So I talked to my son on that day, and I talked to my mom on this day. And I had like this fear the other day, and my poor mother, she's such a good sport. When I'm sick, like, I don't know if you guys do the same thing when you're not feeling good. You have like weird dreams. I don't know. I think it's because of the cold medicine, because I have been so stuffed up that I've been needing to take like Tylenol cold when I go to bed, or else I cannot sleep. I can't sleep if I'm all congested and boogery. So I think it's the cold medicine that does it to me. But anyway, I had a dream that something happened to my mom. I don't know exactly what it was, but she wasn't with me anymore. So I'm assuming that she passed away for some reason or another. And I woke up and I was just like, I was kind of in a panic. And the first thing that I thought of, it's going to sound dumb, but who am I going to talk to on Thursdays? Like, does that sound stupid? Like that's the first thing that you're worried about is, who am I going to talk to on Thursdays? I don't know. It was the dumbest dream ever. But I did call her. I did call her and say, so how you doing? Everything okay? Everything good over there? Because she's so far away from me. I can't just like pop in and be like, hey mom, I'm here. She lives several actual days away from me. So I think it's more like if I were to drive straight through from here to there, I think I could get to her in about 24 hours, but much faster to get on a plane. So there's that. I know I'm super crooked on this side because of this giant thing, and I don't have my little thing that I use to prop it up. That's a whole lot of things that I'm saying right now, but I just, you know what I mean. I don't have it. I don't know where it is, actually. I rearranged. So another thing about being stuck in here and not really being able to do very much is I spend a lot of time going through things. So I cleaned out my Cocoa Daisy, found a whole lot of old Cocoa Daisy stuff. And one thing I did find that was a little bit irritating to me is that the kit that we're getting next month, we have literally had that kit already, like almost to the T. It is almost exactly like if you've been a Cocoa Daisy person for a while, then I guarantee you when you see this, because the sneaks came out yesterday, I guarantee you when you see it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I remember that kit. And I'm just like, I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to skip next month. It's not that it's a bad kit by any means. It's cute. I'm not saying it's not. It is cute. But I actually still have a ton of that stuff. And I know this because I just went through that whole thing. So I know like all my Cocoa Daisy extras, I know exactly what's in there. And that kit, I had the most leftovers from. Because at the time that I was getting that subscription, I'm gonna use this one. I actually had like 5 or 6 different subscriptions, including sticker subscriptions. I had all kinds of stuff coming from Cocoa Daisy. I did the memory keeping. Oh my gosh, I had so much stuff. You could not possibly use it. At the time, I had high hopes for being able to do a lot of memory keeping, and I even had like I was getting the memory keeping journals from them. I've got like 1 million of those. I just never did it. I never kept up with it. It was a very big waste of time and money. but I have a lot of that stuff, so like I could literally skip next month and still look like I'm using next month. So I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. I'm on the fence. Definitely on the fence. I'm putting a lot of space in between these because I plan on using the deco that's in here on some of these, and I am planning on using more of my icons and stuff. Plus we have all this deco that we can use. Oh, and I forgot about these. Let's use these. I can put some of these in here and some of these in here. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Definitely gonna put these, even though I kind of messed up. Oh, you know what I can do? Let's do this. Let's take you off and put you. Oh yeah, that's better. We'll do the same thing right here. You know when you have just, oh, don't do it, don't do it. When you have that one little spot where nothing fits, so you have to just stick like a little divider in there. This is what this is for right here. This is perfect. All right, there we go. Dividers are in. I'll save these. So I'll probably have someplace else I need to put them. And then we're going to put some more over here. I love this one right here. I'll put it up close so you can see it. That's my favorite. My absolute favorite. I love Leafy in that little gardening hat. Oh, Jesus. I don't know. Is it weird? Is it weird that I'm so in love with this character and I'm the one that draws it? I feel like it's weird. She just makes me smile. Like every time I draw it, like when I was drawing this, I was like literally cracking up while I was drawing it because I just thought it was so funny. Like, because her face just made me laugh because I kept thinking of like real life, you know? Like when I try to mop the floor with a mop like that and the amount of mess that I make everywhere from it. Yep. That was it. Okay, I'm going to put this one right here because, yes. I forgot about these. Guys gotta remind me. Remind me I have cute stuff. Oh, yes. See, I knew these would come in handy. There. Oh, yeah. I love it. So cute. So, so cute. Okay, so I just need something big right here. And which one do I want? I have plenty. Plenty to choose from. Oh, I know. Let's do one of these. Yeah. How about the one with all the flowers? Can do the whole, yeah, because this one's too big. Can't do that one. Let's do this one. All right, so I can put some springtime quotes in here and here, which I'm definitely going to do. I've got my little washing Leafy up there. I can use the laundry ones when I do laundry. So since I work on this day and this day, I already know that this day is a laundry day. So let's put little laundry buttons. Where do I want her? Let's put her right. Oh, I want her higher. Let's put her on. No, I don't know. Yep. This is me. This is my life right here. This is what I do. I just know I'm so indecisive sometimes. Okay. So there's those. I don't, like I said, I want to use some of these. So let's do, oh yes. So this is Payday right here. So I can put a little Payday right here and put her with her little, because you know, at this time of the year, Payday, I do spend a lot of it on yard stuff. Last year we started trying to grow grass from seed. Like, I refuse to put in a sprinkler system. Up north, if you have a sprinkler system, you have to pay somebody every year to come and blow it out for you before it freezes, or else you end up breaking all your pipes. And there's just a lot of upkeep to having a sprinkler system. And I have it set up. Spent a lot of time putting hoses together out there, but I have it set up to where I don't need to have a sprinkler system. I'm gonna put this here. Because, yes. So I spend a lot of money. Let's just say that. I spend a lot of money on stupid stuff. And to make my yard pretty, and then I really haven't gotten anywhere with it so far. Front yard looks good. Backyard, disaster. Absolute disaster. Okay, so I'm going to put just a couple of little things in here that I know, because I know they're already there. I'm going to put coffee time right here with the little plant because that is Thursday and I'm working that day. That is important to me. I'm going to put, that's it. I could put family time here, because this is the day we do all of our family stuff. But I'll just do it. I'll do it. I know it's gonna happen, but I'm not sure where I want to put it. I'll put it here. And I even have the little script here for you. So you don't even have to write that. You can just go like this. And then above it, I will write in what we do. And I think that's it. I think that's all I'm going to put in here. So I hope I didn't, I hope you're all still here. I hope I didn't, bore you to death and you're, run off already. Because, like I said, I'm not a super exciting person. It's just me and my burnt lips. Okay, so I got a ton of stuff left over. I'm just going to show it to you really quick. Okay, that's not one of them. I got all of that. Oh, not those. We still have our sticker. We got our deco, we got our wacky holidays, we got our April and March, tons of washi, a full page sticker, and then all of this. So I will tell you that I don't do, because I do no white space planning, but if you're not a white space planner, you're covered for a while. You've got enough stickers to get you through for a bit. If you are a no white space planner and you have all the stuff left over, you're trying to figure out what to do, I highly, 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 highly recommend micro planning. It is a game changer. It is so fun to plan in one of these little tiny planners and to decorate the little pages, and then just look at, I'm not even joking. I write in this thing every single day. Every single day. And look at these little tiny monthlies. Washi, date covers, those are the date covers I showed you. Some washi tape, some date dots, and you got your monthlies. This is just the funnest little thing ever. And what I use with this is my extras, or in this case, what I used this time was the washi sub, but that's only for 7 days. I still got, 3 more weeks worth of stuff to put in here. So all of this stuff is all perfect for micro planning, or you can also use it in your weeks planner if you have a weeks planner, or in your daily pages if you are a daily, if you use the Hobo Cousin with the daily pages. There's so many things that you can do with the extras that having extras is not a bad thing. Okay, I'm done rambling. I hope you guys had a fantastic week this week. I hope everybody's healthy, happy, doing well. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really, really appreciate it. Hope you guys love this. Don't forget that subscriptions for this open up on March 1st. They close on March 10th. There is some website stuff going on right now, so it looks a little weird. If you go over there, you're not going to see much of anything. Usually I have the sneaks up there, but I don't even think that's there right now because we're doing something new with the website. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate it, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye.